Feed meow. Just click T2. I don't know. I can see Ceremonial Beast. I don't care about the map. I'm clicking T2 on silent. Hey, prep for work. We're broken already. We probably take a fire into elite, into either two fire, and then we probably go this side so that we can decide here. Doesn't really matter. I think we have one. Like, it's gonna be. This is a very, very strong start on the strongest character. I do love the shrink animation. We're not infinite. We're not got enough damage because shrink. Fine. Um, Acro. We're not already. We're already degenerate. We do this into this. Play this, and I guess we play the footwork. I have a tactician and a thing that lets me discard. And yeah, can I have a tactician and a slight damage card, please? Mm. 5 times easier to go infinite in this than the first game. Just speed round percentage 10 on Ironclad in 2 days. Yeah, it's much easier. It's not just you. It is much easier. The main thing is that the enemies are weak enough that you can actually just skip a lot more garbage. There's also a lot of the things are like just exhaust more naturally. And you see T2 meow more often. And events are so generous, yeah. I'll take one backflip. Yeah. Just like this. The curses are just so much like better for you. If one run is 1.5 hours, it takes 75 hours to grind A10. Um, my runs are not taking that long. I mean, I'm probably about halfway there and I have 35 hours, so it's not like wildly off, but um, but also I've had a load of losses, um, mostly on region and a little bit necrobinder. Like I've had like 2 or 3 losses on clad and a loss on defect, which was entirely stupidity. I don't want to take this damage. Ah, cheating. Now we need a damage slide card. Lowest HP one. I guess I could have struck this one, and then the things are still killing this easily. Strike does get that one next turn. So I should not be able to like steamroll through the game being as quickly as I am. Well, it's block, not damage. At some point, we will need a damage card. Like, this is actually a mildly annoying fight for us. Three damage cards. Because we haven't laddered literally 0 damage. But, like, if we have to rest this off, we have to rest this off, and that's, like, the price of it. And then we're just infinite and win the game. We're not infinite, we're, like, so consistent. Like, we're just casually blocking 28 a turn, or more turns than not. Like, I'm not feeling in a rush in like an elite that's turning out 25 a turn. Probably should have actually tacticianed that before, like, survived that one and then tacticianed, but yeah, like, why am I blocking one into an elite like this? Ah, well, damage or a gamble. This exhausts, so I'll just take the damage one. They're both free. They're both very, very strong. Hmm. This is very good. I think we do this. Actually took some damage. That's so rude. But like upgrading like prepper, upgrading tactician halfway through Act 1 shouldn't be happening. That is just the thing of this character's too powerful, and the enemies aren't hard enough proportionally. 6. Because we've added one exhausting damage card, and then just an infinite engine. And like Act 1 is the hardest in the game. Ah, eviscerate. I think we just take the upgrades. We just win off the upgrades. I wouldn't mind a blade dance. I don't want the ones that actually exhaust, but I feel like the smog hallway fight is worse than some of the elites. I get where you're coming from. Like, I don't think you're like a bit crazy there, but I think that is just a thing of, oh yeah, just actually like have your damage. Like, this sort of deck does get punished for it. Like, this is quite a nasty turn, I think. The tangled turn. But I think that is a really cool effect there. But yeah, we already have an acro eviscerate prep pseudo infinite. Like we don't. The fact that you don't need to add these two, like in Spire 1, you would already have died to Knob for this, and you would probably have like taken 15 in hallways. I do quite like the Smogger hallway. I think that's one of the interesting ones. Um, but yeah, like you do that, you trade a strike for a curse. Being able to trade a strike for a curse in Act 1, like you think of trying to do that in like, and then skip this slice with having taken just an eviscerate. Like you just can't do that in Spire 1. Are we upgrading the acro or the eviscerate or the footwork? Probably the acro. Ceremonial Beast could use a neutralize upgrade before it. Which one do we do? I guess we're playing this first. I think the track is the more annoying one. I can't remember this one. I mean, we still killed 2 of them without drawing the Tactician, as a reminder. I do find it funny because they did actually say they wanted to cut down on infinites, and then they produced this game. Mm. We take one of those, we trade this out. We trade the decks out? Yeah. This is kind of cute. I haven't seen this before. Prep or flick flack or neither? I think I do want a prep. 2 preps. I would take a flick flack, I think. Yeah. That's just not reasonable, the amount of damage we did to an Act 1 Elite. I hate the specimen, actually like it thematically, because my Hellraiser Pommel strike infinite soft locks and have not had it happen to run. Is that which you need to tell me effects? I'm still picking up names of enemies. Is that the one that lowers your strength and dex every time you play it? Well, we'll take another of these. I remember Hellraiser. It's the specimen enemy that I'm. This is an okay upgrade. This is a strong upgrade. We don't need this upgrade as much with the other one. I wonder if it is new. Yeah, I know the Hellraiser thing. It's what you mean by the specimen, and like what, not which enemy locks it. It is weak. Do I need to take this too? I don't think I do. Again, like not trading 2 in the boss. Uh, okay. It's a phase 1. Right, okay. Whenever you play an attack or skill upgrade for the rest of combat, yeah, that's broken in the in this deck and this fight. Thing is, this was the turn we got to 150. We split it down at 75. What's our draw? We've got Tactician. I think there's like respect the early access, but also their communication was they wanted fewer infinites, and this was like some of the stuff that they said. Like, we can just play that. I don't want to draw into these. We know the ringing turn, but like, this is the thing. Even this is an enemy that bricks infinites, right? Now we're going to be ringing next turn. But all that means is that we need to kill here. We took 1 damage in a boss that bricks infinites on an infinite character. Which broken thing do I take? Which broken thing do I take? Probably this one. Radiant Tincture, probably. I don't think I need a power potion. This is a bit more of like the worst things. All defends become GAs. Broken. The thing about Time Eater is that I think it's like 90% really cool design. I just don't like. I think drawdown is the problem of Time Eater, not the clock. The adding slimes at A19 is like tripling down. You have the clock, the drawdown, and the slimes all stopping you from like or even just spammy mechanics, right? And you've got 3 effects, and that's tripling down, and that's just too much. But you make either Time Eater a like fixed pattern or at least a fixed order of things. It can start on like it does A then B then C then D, but it can start anywhere in the rotation, and like that would be a good change. And you remove the drawdown, like you change the inconsistent pattern, so which one it starts with of the turn it varies, and you remove the drawdown, and then suddenly it's a really interesting and good fight. Don't steal my stuff. I need my tactician. Hey, I got my tactician back. I didn't manage to stable all like these on my defense. Backstab is good. Is this an 8? This is an 8. Okay, I don't want another backstab. I don't think I want a second untouchable. We just need one. I don't need any of these. Hey, fatal, very strong. Yeah. Lose radiant tincture. Gain 10 max HP. Attack. Oh, we'll just take the max, I think. I don't think I need damage on a single attack. I don't think I need that. Honestly, I'm just gonna kill this one. Have we played? How many defense have we played? Got 4 there, and we transformed. Cool. So we just play our next attack, and we. We could take this. I wouldn't mind one slide as damage source. I don't want any of these. The advantage of this is also it makes the B not quite as miserable. I mean, we're just removing strike. What's royally approved? Innate retain. We could stick that on Acro Plus, or even Prep Plus. We could stick that on the Hunt, but I think not. An attack or skill? Okay. Stick that on either of these. I mean, we're moving twice, right? I think we want to remove. We could take Fan. We could take second Acro. I don't think I want to buy a second Acro, though. Kind of do want one more Acro. And I don't think I'm going to buy the footwork. The footwork's good. Hey, we didn't find the thing. So these are 30. I really like the Sandworm, and I really like the Knowledge Demon. To be honest, I like all the Act 2 bosses. I think the Sandworm escape mechanic is really cool. I think the Knowledge Demon, choose your downside, choose your curse, is really cool. I do think I know they've obviously taken Surrounded from Spire Elites, but I still think that's a cool mechanic. Are we infinite yet? We have bricks. Exhaust them. Yeah, we are just very reliably infinite. I did take the second Acro, didn't I? Yeah, and I don't need to upgrade it because of this broken thing. Ah, something broken. We can take one. What if we take this, though? That just wins. Take a second Tactician, remove another strike. Decide about footwork, expose or leave. Probably take expose. Do I just need to dodge the B? I'm wondering if I just need to dodge the B. I do need tacticians to be green when I draw into them. That's going to play. We've got a card counter. Reflex instead, I think. Because we almost always find a prep. And if we don't, we just play double defend. Like, actually stupid. I'm not playing this because it makes it harder to land the hunt. But, like, I played 3 of my defends, and I bricked on the infinite 2 cards before the end of my second draw pile. I need to not play Haze or Speedster. I need to land this, so I need to play one other attack. Which is what? Neutralize? Because I can't play that anymore. Did I delete all my strikes? I've got 1 strike left. Leg sweep's possibly good enough. These are not. I really like Doorkeeper as an idea, but it doesn't feel. The concept is cool. But I think all of the Act 3 bosses have like cool ideas behind them, but they feel. Honestly, I said when I was first playing 0.9, now it felt like what it was. And I think I'm starting to feel like it's more like 0.75 or something. Like, it feels very early access. I feel like leg sweep does just give me the thing of for the fights that I do have problems in. But we upgrade reflex, I imagine, over the acro or the prep. I think we are just infinite in the speed thing. I just don't want to take this damage, and also I want to get closer to the infinite by removing the defend. Play this one. Hey, we've bricked. I haven't played the speedster yet, right? No. All my defends. Ah, a bag of prep, because we really needed more for that. This is... Every 3 times you apply poison, so the poison is only being applied by this, so I think I don't want it. I don't think I want another untouchable either. No, no, no. This feels just unnecessary. I think it's just more slow scale damage scaling, and we already have the speedster for the fights in which I actually want to try and do that. This fight is bad for us. We do this, 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 this. Play the footwork. But I say it's bad for us, but we got half its HP done first time we played it. Maybe we just speedster here. That sounds correct. Okay, so we played 2 defense, got it to this low. Or I think we can just do this with the thing and then play this next turn. I love how we're like microing to get hunt and then we just never ever take cards. We could take a deflect, but again, there's no need. We'll take a gamble though. I guess I'd probably upgrade gamble because that just means that if I see a bad thing. We need to play speedster in this fight, I think, is my assessment. We'll exhaust both of these, then we'll acro, guess this first. Play this once. Play the backflip. Play a defend. Play speedster. And now? No, we gamble now and draw through all these daisies. Strip that. Because now we've got through most of the daisies, and then we just never play an attack again until we land hunt. Let's do that, and then we need to do the reflex. That all my defense. 1, 2, 3. No, we've got one more. Like, we literally haven't actually played an attack. Do this. This is another, like, anti-infinite boss. And we've just pretty much just done thing. While still also nursing for our, like, meta scaling card. Lantern. I could take footwork. I don't think... This is funny. Do I take another footwork? I think I do. Energy pot? Probably. We upgrade gamble, right? Because everything else upgrades itself. Defends are like, already... Well, defends are already elite pluses. I think I will play this. I'll just play some defense. What's my next upgrade? Assume. Probably before feet. I'll play one of these before we expose. Are we out of defense yet? 3. We have used our gamble, but... Maybe it's speedster. I want to shuffle the tactician in. So, do I want to shuffle the pinpoint in? Yeah, sure. See, most of these escapes are still actually 0. No, I want to keep that in case of the... What's the word? Reflex. Hey, good job keeping Survivor in case of reflex. It's still weak for ages, right? Like, we've got 8 turns to do 50 damage. Turns out 5 statuses is slightly too much. To actually be reliably in. We're still doing like 200 damage a turn. 200 is an exaggeration. 80. 80. Hey, oh fuck. I needed to do one more. I'm down a rare card. After image. Cool. Swift pot over this. I'm down a rare card, which is bad. Test subject. I don't think that makes a difference. Apparitions. No. We get again the turns 1 and the options 1 and 3, and there's no skip, so we have to take apparitions, or we actually like lose a brick or infinite. But hey, 9 max HP, and now we have apparitions for, you know, if we weren't already broken. I want to get to a shop and remove a strike. Okay. We'll just run up this side. I think I'm just gonna like assassinate 1, then gamble. Missing a rare card is actually, because that could have been an adrenaline, or that could have been one of the things that's actually like good enough to be a game-changing piece. I mean, I say game-changing when I'm already like 90% won, but I think I play this. We've done the meta-scaly thing. Well, we've not played all our defense. How many is this? Okay, we've played all our defense. Cool, good job. Second reflex. Third prepared. Comes green. I don't want a third acro because that actually costs energy, but a third prepared comes green. And I think now we can't brick. I don't want a clumsy. I don't think it bricks us really, but I don't want bad luck here. My defense getting green is bad. Who cares? My prep's getting downgraded is bad. I want to upgrade those. Okay, how many fires can we get? We can only get to 1 plus the boss. We need to, I think we do need the reflex, and then we just do 1 of the preps. And then, but we have 3 prep minuses, very different 2 prep pluses. So. Let's do the most deck thing I can, turn 1 every time, I think. This is why I didn't want to dupe. Like, I've been happy to dupe if, like, I have been happy to dupe despite the fact that it is bad, but This is very much not a deck that can afford to. We haven't put Speedster in play, right? Play that. Gamble. How many defends in here? 4. Okay. That meta scaling is done. I need to play the new. Oh, all the strike. I only want green. I want a third footwork. I don't think I do. 2 and an after image should be way more block than I need. Green is maybe tempting, but again, no. Because with everything that isn't like prep plus is a brick, basically, is where my thoughts are at on this. Because look, we've drawn an entire hand with no draw. This helps. The thing of every time you exhaust. Or every so many times you exhaust. Survivor reflect, unless we... No, we do get to the preps, I guess. But yeah, turn 2 we got through a 30 card deck. How many defends? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 4. Now we can play this, and then we... No. No. This is most elites on the way to a shop. Triple artifact, good. Assassinate. Assassinate. Prep. Tactician. Probably play the defend now. Macro to this. Prep on a reflex. Cool. Defend. Oh, it clicked app, not click powers. I think even with the 4 burns, we're probably pretty close. I think 8 burns would be too many, but 4 should be just be fine. Like, maybe we're not infinite, but like we played 14 that turn. And this is before everything got green. We do a reflex here. The whole pot thing with this is you try and exactly fill hand as often as possible. Hey, look. Up to 10 block persists across turns. That's not broken. We don't need any of these. Well, a plan's good. Maybe that's our upgrade. Any mailbox. Hmm. I think I worry about upgrade more than ethereal. I think. Nah, we don't need the card reward as much as we need to just like preserve these pots. Oh, now we're in trouble. Okay. Losing both reflex is bad. Okay, ethereal does matter more. The problem is the double dip. The double dip of both of these is something we can't really cope with. Okay, so they're green after we play them before that thing happens. That's the ethereal gone. That's the unupgrade gone. And now our deck has even less shit in it because half of our stuff got removed by the ethereal. I guess actually no, we didn't lose anything, did we, to that? We just didn't play the hunt. Oh, I guess we lost the reflexes. Tracking. Do I want a second speedster? Second speedster's funny. It's kind of bad. I don't think I want 2-cost powers. And I don't want to upgrade them. Strikes and defends gain ethereal. Well, our defends are already ethereal and we remove our last strike. This is a very good relic, but we don't have it. Damage. We're really lacking down. We're really lacking passage damage as we cycle. We need a lot of upgrades though. The upgrade changes really hurt us because these 2 defends don't need the. What else did it do? The backflip didn't need. And the expose I didn't need. I think I need a prep. 3 prep minuses is just horrendous. I just don't want that. Because it's just bad when this is not going off. Okay, that's good. I might do the plans next, because the preps do upgrade mid-fight. The preps and reflex. And acro, and everything else. This deck would like an apotheosis instead of whatever garbage I was given at the... What garbage was I given? Apparitions. Actually is kind of like what they've blocked positively for us once, I think. Nope. Funny. Sure, I'll take a while. It's kind of the same as app, to be honest, but I'll willingly take one, I guess. 1, 2, 3. I guess play app for this. I guess I play reflex and hope for a prep, which we don't get. So we just lose. I played 5 cards there. Again, just the unupgraded on the first cycle is just a problem. I think the moment we get our preps upgraded, we are actually reliable. We get our preps upgraded and everything exhausted, we're reliably infinite, but until then... I just want to get shit out of the deck now. I know this is doing it this now, but I think the exhausting the well is actually better than playing it stupidly. We've only got 1 defend left. which is there. But I think we do need to discard it right now. Because the tincture does mean that we need to use the hunt as it is. Like, we can't ditch it from the deck. Nothing. Not good enough. Reflex prep. I think it's still prep. I think it is prep over plans. If we lose hand space on the prep turn, we get this. Yeah, so we just play this to start, then do a reflex. Expose one, then assassinate. Pinpoint. Do I just double app? I might gamble. Just spin that away. And now we play a prep. A footwork even. Shuffling out both tacticians is something I need to be aware just happened. But we're not taking any damage. There's still no pressure to potion. Like, again, we could go, but why? We're just not using apps for themselves. There's only one Velm. Get rid. Get rid of one. What's in the drawer? Load of preps and 2 reflexes. I guess I'll hold tact. We need to draw into this and gain some energy, and now we just need to do the stuff. Because the haze being just another thing that has the... This is the intangible turn, right? Yeah, so why not just, like, play defend, play app, hold an acro, actually ditch a defend. I guess I could have leg sweeped, make it just perma weak. This is another thing about these sorts of infinites, and this is as much a Spire 1 comment as a Spire 2, is that you should keep an eye on how many cards are in the draw pile and whether you want to shuffle stuff out or not. Like, it doesn't matter here because we have like 2,000. Like, how energy positive are we? How infinite are we? But like, I knew from about what 10 floors into the run we were infinite, and then it was literally just finding the things to give block for the like gimmicks. Yeah. When you're skipping Count Gamble on floor 8 because you think you're already infinite with enough setup, and you're at, like, when you're skipping, I mean, I know it was for like front loaded damage, but yeah, this floor was really bad for us. The 2 prep downgrades, like, none of those upgrades were good for us. None of those upgrades were good for us, and the 2 prep downgrades were actually bad for us. The other one was unpickable, but this was a flaw that could have cost us the run. I say, having taken 0 damage on every subsequent. No, yeah, 1 damage to the Soul Nexus, which was a turn the only turn we apped in the game. So we got a negative